Welcome to Fright Night. For real.
Evil spell. Pentagram. Wolfman. Oh, I'm sick of the whole thing. I'm gonna get out of here.
Whoever is bitten by a werewolf and lives becomes a werewolf himself.
Welcome all you peeps and freaks out there, and this is my little ditty show called My Fright Night. I am your lovely host, Lord Graves. Today's episode is Werewolves. Okay, so for the people out there who don't know, what I tend to do is I pick a subgenre of the horror family, and I pick my top 3. Well, this is a little bit difficult. There's so many different types of werewolf films out there, including movies that just feature 1 or 2 werewolves, like in the Monster Squad, or, family fun like Teen Wolf. Well, this proven to be just a little bit more difficult. I watched a lot of different werewolf movies, and some of them really upset me, brought back some childhood fears, and some of them made me appreciate the art behind making a movie of such a thing. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk to you guys about real quick is CGI versus practical effects. This is a key element for a werewolf movie. So before I tell you CGI is bad versus a practical effect on a werewolf movie, you need to understand there are a handful of films out there who actually combined the practice of both. 2010 Wolfman with Benicio del Toro has proven this with both practical and CGI effects, especially shown in this particular clip right here, right there, that's CGI and practical effects. Alright, let's get into our sick moment of horror. You guys know Wes Craven and his movie Cursed? Well, it was supposed to star Skeet Ulrich and Heather Langenkamp from Nightmare on Elm Street. That never happened, as well as many different changes, which is what we ended up with. Michael Jackson was so impressed with the wolf, an American werewolf in London, that he had them design the werewolf creature from Thriller.
What's that werewolf movie with E.T.'s mom?
Howling. 1981. Los Angeles television journalist Karen White, played by Dee Wallace, is traumatized and her assistance of arresting a serial killer. Karen's doctor suggests that she goes away to an isolated psychiatric retreat. Her friends start digging into her initial shock of what happened, and some strange things start coming up, including, missing people and stuff. The end scene of the film, where Dee Wallace is actually transitioning from herself into the creature in question, was really her. That scream was 100% her, and she did it only because she found out that the production was going to dub over her voice. So that scream right there is 100% her. Ginger Snaps is up next. Now, I like the entire series of this. The original first 2 are set around 2 sisters, Bridget and Ginger Fitzgerald. And the second one takes place more focused on Bridget, and the third one is kind of a prequel. You guys need to go check these out all together. But they're all really good films. Dog Soldiers. During a routine nighttime training mission in the Scottish Highlands, a squad of British soldiers are expected to rendezvous with a special ops unit, but instead they come across a massacre with only one survivor. A special ops team return, and the men are rescued by a zoologist who identifies what is hunting them as werewolves. Now, the werewolf in this actually freaked me out because it's just super huge. It's huge. You need to go check this movie out. My last but not least pick is called Late Phases. Now, this is kind of a hidden gem, if you will. Secluded retirement community is plagued by mysterious and deadly attacks until a grizzled war veteran moves in. Now, the veteran is blind, which makes it the dynamics in this film that much better. The werewolves in this are kind of, they're a little bit more gross than anything, but the story is pretty interactive as far as like it had me on the edge of my seat, and this is one of my new favorites. It really is. Alright, all my ghouls, this is where I leave you. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you wish to. And don't forget to keep on digging.